Down Home Up Close is brought to you by...
Hey Ellis County, I'm Amy Troll and I'm with ellisdownhome.com and I am in Ennis, Texas at Ruston Cattle Company. I'm with Krista. She is a bartender here and we're talking about Valentine's Day.
Yes.
So it's coming up quick. This would be an awesome place to bring a date, to come celebrate Valentine's Day or bring the family, like make it a family affair, just whatever. What do y'all have planned for Valentine's?
So Valentine's Day we have a steak special that we're going to have on a bed of 3 cheese risotto and some grilled asparagus. And then, of course, our Love Potion cocktail that we came up with. Love Potion cocktail is that sweet treat that, you know, you love for Valentine's Day, just like your Valentine's Day is sweet, you know. But it's got like Malibu, Dripping Springs vodka, some peach schnapps, and then a mixture of juices with a sugar rim and some cherries on top. So nice and pink and wonderful for Valentine's Day.
Very festive.
Yes.
Awesome. That sounds delicious. Well, y'all come on out, check out Ruston Cattle Company, and come on out for Valentine's Day or any time. It smells amazing here. Can't wait to eat the food. So y'all come on out and join us. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hey Ellis County, I'm Amy Troll and I'm here with Galen Beeson with Copper Rose. It's a downtown boutique in Waxahachie, and we're just kind of talking about Valentine's, right? Because it's right around the corner.
It is.
And tell us some things that you guys have here that would be great gifts.
Okay.
And
I mean, we've got it all. We've got anything from gifts to clothes to shoes to accessories, hats,
gift cards,
even tan and lotion, gift cards, yes,
yeah.
so they can pick out what they want. So we've pretty much got it all. I brought a couple of things. Our number one bestseller has been our candle bowl candle. It's gorgeous, yes, and they come in the best of flavors, and she's a local lady who produces them for us, and she'll even refill them, so it's cool. We've got all kinds of LV purses, and we've got watch bands that are Valentine's and then or that are Louis.
Yeah.
So we've got cute little bracelets. Here's a Louis watch band, and then of course we have our t-shirt section over here.
Okay.
But we've got lots of nice outfits. We carry Spanx, and a lot of women love to wear Spanx on a night out.
Yes.
And then we've got some great dresses too.
Where are y'all located in Waxahachie exactly?
We are downtown in the square at 210 West Franklin Street.
Okay. And what are you?
Don't even mind the construction. It's all right.
Yes. Just park somewhere and come on.
Yes. And we've actually got more parking now at the end of the street, so that's been a blessing.
Okay,
yes.
awesome.
Yes.
Well, thanks. Y'all come on out here, get some awesome stuff for Valentine's Day, either for yourself or for your girlfriend or for your wife, whatever it is. So y'all make it over here.
Okay.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
We've been married for 47 and a half years. And let me tell you, it's been super. Ups and downs, but wonderful. Now, how we met was through my brother. My brother played a guitar, and Alvin does too. So they would come to my home to practice. But it wasn't for him to come see me. It was just for them to practice playing the guitar. And one thing led to another. We started talking. Our first date is we went bowling, but we went with my brother and his fiance. So that's how this road got started.
And before that, her brother and I, we used to go work in the cotton fields and chop cotton and pick cotton. And then we found out we both played the guitar and stuff, so we would get together and play the guitar and stuff. And then she came around.
Yeah, well, in those days, I'm Hispanic, and there was certain strict rules and regulations. Our parents were from the old school. Yeah. So we didn't have gentleman callers until you were officially engaged. So it worked out because he wasn't there to see me. He was there to visit with my brother. But we always went out with my brother and his fiance. So that's how I really got to know him, and we got to go out. Not my parents didn't think anything of it. They didn't really know. They knew we were friends, but we dated off and on. And my official first date with him, he took me to my senior play. I graduated from Ennis High School, and I'll never forget. My sister said, "You know what? One day you're going to marry that guy." And I said, "This is just a date." Well, 3 years later, that happened.
It's been a good ride. Yeah, 47 years, so
Yes.
so it can't be too awful bad.
That's true.
Yeah.
You know what? And we really mix well because he is the patient, super patient. I'm the one that let's get up and get it done. You know, let's just come on. We got things to do.
Yeah.
So we kind of balance ourselves out really well. He's very creative and, you know, from the old school, the tools, he's very mechanical, very, very fix it. Anything that's broken. And I'm one that, you know.
That breaks it.
I usually breaks it. He pulls out all the tools and come on, let's get it fixed. So we mix very well, I guess, because of, and we like the same things. We also, before we got married, we used to ride our bikes. That was nice, and not just 2 or 3 miles. I'll never forget the day we rode our bikes all the way to the Barnville Bridge and back. And then we took a couple of hills. And, you know, I was young in those days. As a matter of fact, we started dating, I was 18. And, you know, young, you ride your bike. And I got to the point, I said, you know, Alvin, I don't feel very good. Because we had rode and rode. And he said, we ended up, in those days, there used to be the old Gibson store. I don't know if y'all remember. But there was a Gibson store going toward Waxahachie. So he said, well, you can make it to the store and I'll get you to the bathroom. And that's all I did. All I just needed is to drink some water and put some water. And I was fine. We got back on the bike. So we did a lot of fun things. You know, in those days, you just did outdoor. We'd go to the park. We'd play baseball, volleyball, just normal. In those, I mean, we went to the movies, but not that often. Because remember, we were always with my brother. And then the official is, he asked for my hand. And in those days, his parents had to come to my house and ask for hand in marriage. So his parents asked my parents. And he didn't go, but they called me into the room and he says, this Alvin's parents are asking for your hand in marriage. And I accepted. So the day after, that's when he was able to come over to the house. And we were engaged for 6 months and got married July the 6th of 1974. So God willing, hopefully in 2 more years, we're going to have a 50th celebration. So we're looking forward to that.
Looking forward to it.
You know.
Oh,
It's compromising.
Yeah, compromising. A lot of patience. A lot of, you know, you got to give and you got to take.
Yeah.
You know, we both put the pants on the same way. So, but like I said, there's been some hearted discussions. You know, things happen within life, and you have to, you know, and the good thing about us is it was just between Alvin and I. We didn't bring in the mothers, the dads, you know, and that's one thing we promised. If we have issues, it's going to be our issues. We'll decide how to handle it, or, you know, which way or what we need to do. You know, and I can't, you know, we've had some hard times, and then we had some easy. Who hasn't? That's just part of life. And if it was all roses, and it would, you know, it wouldn't be as fun. But, you know, we enjoy taking small trips, and they don't have to be elaborate. We just like to go visit old places. We like to see old things, and we just take, you know, weekend trips. So we compromise, but I do stuff he likes, and he does stuff I like. He used to, I'll never forget, he goes, in his younger days, he would go fishing. Well, when you go fishing, you get up real early. And he took me once because I want to throw rocks in the water. But when you go fishing, you can't do that.
No, you don't do that.
Then I said, Alvin, and I said, I'm sorry, but this is boring. Because you have all you did. But that's what I'm saying. The patients came in and he enjoyed it. It was nice and peaceful. And I said, you know what? No offense. You go right ahead and get up early and you go fishing. And then I, on the other hand, I like to walk. And he'll go walking with me, but he'd rather go fishing in the lake, which is fine. So, like I said, we just compromise a lot. 50-50. You take, I take, and then many times we'll end up in the middle. So, and communication. Talk to each other. It's, sometimes you get a little angry and you don't want to talk to him. And, you have to think of what you say, because some words can be very harmful. And like I said, he's more the quiet one, and then you can tell I'm the more outspoken one. So I've learned, you got to think what you say. And I'll give you an example. I worked for a bank for many, many years, enjoyed what I did. But one evening I came in and I was just fussing, and I was fussing at him. And he said, you know what? Stop right there. I need for you to go back out that door and you come back. I haven't done nothing to you. So whatever they did to you at work, you leave it at work. And and that kind of, you know what? You're right. So after that, I learned, leave it at work, continue next. And that's what I'm saying. You have to think, because words can be harmful and hurtful. So I've learned, kind of, tone it down, because nothing's ever that bad. You work with what you got. And like I said, we've had some sad times. We've lost some family, but hey, we've been there for each other. So, yeah. But I would say communicate, be nice to each other, and talk it out, and talk it between. Don't get other people involved. That just gives more problems. He said, you said, no. That way you know what he said. And listen, just listen. So that would be.
I always tell her, don't worry about the mules, just load the wagon.
Load the wagon.
But we have a good time.
Yeah, we've enjoyed. I tell everybody, I think I'm going to keep him for, every time we have an anniversary, I'm going to keep him for another 48 years.
Yeah.
Yes, out of this union, like my mom, God bless her soul, she always used to tell me, God only gives you what you can handle. Well, we were blessed with just one daughter. And that was fine. That was fine. I come from a family, there was 7 of us. I'm the baby, and the oldest one is 15 years older than I am. So in the total, that with parents, there was 9. And then in his family, there was 6, and then the mom and dad. And we're both the babies of the family. And like I said, we only have a daughter, and we have a grandson. We come from a big family, and there was, I forgot how many nieces and nephews. And family was and is very important. So, and like I said, we tell stories to our daughter of how it was. And she remembers Grandpa and Grandma and Sunday dinners. And there was all the family, all the fun we used to have. So, we both come from a medium-sized family. And we grew up in the country. As a matter of fact, where we live now, we can see the lake. We live close to Observation Drive. We can see the lake from our backyard. I was brought up maybe a mile up the street, and it's coincidental that I live over there, close by.
And I was born like 2 miles down
the road. So, yeah. And like I said, my brother and him, they used to go pick cotton together. And so our families knew each other back in those days. But like I said, I didn't meet him until I was a senior in high school. So, He went to St. John and I went to Ensign. So
That was a good guy.
I've got a story to tell you. I'll never forget. You know, Valentine's, people, you get your chocolates and you get your roses. Well, he gave me a very special present one day, and I shared it, and I'm wearing it. It is 12 long stem rose brooch, and he says, "This you'll have forever, and it will never die." So I appreciate. You should have seen me. I said, "I gotta find my brooch. I gotta find my brooch," because this brooch means a lot, and it's so true. I mean, he's very. I mean, you might not see us holding hands and lovey-dovey in front of. We're very private, but that means a lot. And then every year he buys me a little musical, singing the song with my card and stuffed animal. So every year I have something new, and like I said, it doesn't, going to dinner, and that's fine. But I said, you know what? I'll just spend it with you here at home. Nothing elaborate.
Simple.
Yeah, very simple, easygoing, down to earth people.
Yeah.
So.
When she worked in Dallas, I used to send her flowers sometimes, but the insecurity got so bad that
Yeah.
they wouldn't take them up to her until she would come down.
Yeah.
And then after 9/11, it even got worse.
It got worse. So.
Yeah,
just these tokens. I still have I have them in I got like an arrangement, and not everybody can touch them. My grandson was able to play with them, only him. I still have them.
Yeah.
I still have some of his cards that I used to get because he's got beautiful handwriting. And like I said, we used to go to dances. We enjoy dancing, love dancing, more me than him, but we could really throw down with the waltz. Oh, I would love. I mean, it was just fun. When nowadays you don't see and hear of many dances, but Hispanic weddings, Czech weddings, it's an all-day thing. It's fun. So it's we make it our special day, but nothing elaborate is really needed. He knows how much I care for him, and vice versa. I'll never forget. He says. One day he didn't have his wedding ring on, and a friend was asking him about it. He says, "Oh, it's no big deal. She's with me like a piece of gum."
Yeah, it's stuck.
So I mean, we have our special ways of celebrating. So no, but it's been a ride. It's been a very special one. So God willing, He'll give us quite a few more.
Yeah.